everyone. Thank you once again for tuning in to Masala Talks Lockdown Mode. As always, we have exciting personalities, celebrities, people who are going to, और ये पीछे ये भी होता है. If you can hear the noise, that's my kids in the background. Normalize kids in the background. Today, I have with me Umair Rana. Assalamu alaikum, Umair. कैसे हैं आप?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much, first of all, for taking out the time.
Not at all. It's a pleasure. And being away from the kids, my kids right now, I'm enjoying that noise in the background.
Oh, really? You're away from your kids? They're somewhere else?
They're in Lahore. I came down to Karachi.
Oh, and you're like, you came down to shoot or something?
Yeah, the Ramzan transmission.
Yeah. Of course. So, well, I hope that this noise entertains you more than it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that.
Acha. So thank you so much, first of all, for joining in to Masala Talks. Thank you so much for the amazing performance you're giving us day in, day out with the Pyar Ki Satke. The first thing that pops into my mind is, how do you do it? How do you keep every scene fresh, and how do you keep changing your is it something written in the character? Is it something you've picked up? Is it the way you're sort of understanding Sarwar? What's happening? Because you're such a delight to watch as Sarwar.
Well, thank you. First of all, really flattered and extremely in awe and flattered by the great feedback that I've received. Lots of love received. I mean, having done quite a bit of work. I remember on set when Farooq then said कि भाई मुझे तो लगता है कि लोग विलन को हीरो समझेंगे. I was like, yeah, okay, we'll see. And now the kind of feedback that's coming in, him and what Ritika Otto had said, man, this is going to be the one. So, all right, we'll see. And then I'm like, wow, okay, maybe these two are geniuses.
Are people really looking at him as a hero? Is that what you're getting?
Okay, I'm getting very interesting feedback. And you can tell me if that is the case. The feedback is they hate him, but they don't want to hate him. You know?
One of those things. That's he's very creepy. Interesting.
Yeah, he's creepy, but they're wishing that he wasn't this bad. Yeah, I mean, okay, the two things that I'm getting, and literally in this sequence is, one is we're hating your character. I mean, we detest him. So that's a great compliment.
Yeah.
And then the second thing that follows is another compliment, which is, "Kyun negative role kar rahe? You know why? So why?
So is it because of like from what I interpreted, it's like you have a fan base, like a loyal fan base who want to see you do something heroic, and there's something about you that they like. And then they're like, oh, but why is he being this way? No, I don't want him to be. It's like, I think what the closest, I might be completely off base here, but I think the closest thing is Jaime Lannister. Because you would do these despicable things and you'd be like, why
is he doing it? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So that's true. And even not an old fan base, but the new ones as well. They're like, yeah, shakal se sharif lag raha hai, kaam kyun is tarah ke kar raha hai? You know, that kind of stuff. All right. I take both of them as a good compliment.
ये बताएं ना कि फिर आप क्या करें, because I'm sure आपने उससे पहले भी बहुत जबरदस्त काम किया होगा, लेकिन where I really like, I was like, oh my god, this guy is so amazing, is Sange Marmar. And then you had you weren't like the main part, but whatever part you had in that TV show was done so brilliantly, and I was like, oh my god, why don't we see this guy more, and where has he been, like why have I missed all his work? So now that you're doing a massive role, which is obviously a bigger chunk than what you had in the previous roles that you've done. I mean, you're a big part of Pyar Ke Satke. You're one of like I think I would call it like a main lead. So what's happening with that? I mean, when you take on a character like that, and then you get to do so much more with it, what's the process like, and how are you creating that character? It's sort of building on my initial question, is that कैसे build कर रहे हैं इस character को?
That's true. I mean, the initial question which I didn't really answer, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, I think the process begins even before I'm acting. The process begins when they offer me a particular project.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky enough to be able to choose my projects.
Okay.
And therefore, I haven't done mass work for a very long time. I in fact, took myself away from TV and did a lot of theater. So, and I always recommend actors to go back to theater because that's where actors are born and schooled. So when I'm picking up a project, the things I'm looking at is the story, the script itself. Then I'm looking at the character, and the character I'm not talking about कितना air time मिल रहा है. I'm looking at कि इसमें depth क्या हो सकती है, इसकी clear wants है कि नहीं, इसका arc है कि नहीं, relationships कैसे. Then the third thing I'm looking at is the team. So who are the people that we work with? Because I think these three things are the most important. So when I come onto set and I'm working, for example, Pyar Ke Sadke, or even Sange Marmar, I mean, I love that play. That's one of my favorites as well.
Absolutely.
I get to work on my character very freely. And when I say when I get to work my character, I mean, for example, Sarwar aisa kyun hai? I mean, Sarwar पैदाइशी तो ऐसा नहीं, कोई ऐसा पैदाइशी नहीं होता, right? No one's like a psychopath like this by
Fair enough, yeah.
Circumstances make the person who they are.
Yeah.
So I need to build that story. I need to find it in the script. I need to build that story. And when I build that story, then I work with the director. So when I'm working with the director, then the director then gives me the options कि हाँ बिल्कुल ये वो और कितना हम उसको दिखा सकते हैं, pre-curtain history को हम कितना दिखा सकते हैं.
ठीक है.
So Farooq Rind, for example, is phenomenal that way. He's phenomenal. तो वो तो script देखा हाँ ठीक है समझ में आ गई. Up काम करते हैं. So when we're on set, then he's working a lot as well, and I kind of love that because the freedom. For example, Gule Rana, who for me was the pick of the entire drama.
She's
Gule Rana
amazing.
she's amazing. She's amazing. उनके साथ हमने scenes किए हैं. So we created scenes or we improvised scenes as well to justify who we are, where we've come from, the relationship, blah blah blah. So that's the kind of space I'm looking at, you know. And in my mind, मेरी बड़ी गरम बहस हुई है संगे मरमर में लोगों के साथ, where I cannot see him as a bad guy or have done anything wrong. I just cannot see it. अभी भी प्यार के सदके में coincidentally, I think the big debate that I've got, I don't know how I started it off, but I started it off. I know I've started it off. Is that I'm not calling him a villain. I'm refusing to call him a villain.
Okay.
So people are like, "We are a villain." I was like, I can see what you're saying. I can understand what you're saying, but I can't call him that yet. You know, I still haven't come across calling him a villain.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I get what you're saying, because I think from that vantage point, from the place where you're standing, where you've looked at this, you know, it's kind of like a child being born. You're creating this character, or rather this template has been given to you, but you've sort of added the meat and bones to it, right? So if you got the nucleus, but then you're building on so much to it, so it's kind of like a part of, not a part, but it's actually something that you've created as well. So I understand why you wouldn't really call him a villain per se. And I think that villain is a very, you know, it's a very easy thing to call anybody, you know. So it's obviously, I understand from the complexity.
I think it's very convenient.
He's a terrible person, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very convenient to call people black and white. Yes, they're antagonists. Antagonists can be non-human antagonists as well, and they're complicated. They're not as straightforward as we wish they were. You know, that's what it is. And I like to separate action from the actor as well. So although this drama में बहुत बुरे actions इसके हैं, I concede to that.
Yeah.
I can understand where he's coming from.
I also want to understand your own personal relationship with a character, and I've asked this question to a lot of actors, and all of them obviously have given answers based on their own understanding of the word and understanding their own process. So I asked Bilal when I was talking to him earlier, and I asked him, how do you disconnect, because obviously Abdullah is very different from what he is. So I asked him, like, how do you disconnect? And he was playing this really lovelorn Ashik.
What did he say? I'm really curious. What did he say?
Yeah, so he's like, I forget about a character. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah.
And I'm done. So
out of the set, he walks out of the scene. He's out of the character when he wants to.
Yeah,
he's that
like,
good
it's
sometimes.
very easy for me to disconnect. I'm like, well, that's cool. Because, you know, I've spoken to one or two other actors, and they're like, no, they become a part of who I am, and then they stay with me for the rest of my life. So what happens with you?
Not all. I mean, it's not a template like every character will stay with me forever. Some more, some less. मेरा चूंकि theatre के साथ background रहा है, so when we do characters in theatre, they tend to stick.
Okay.
And I think that's what I meant when I say actors' school, actors' birthplace is the stage, because you really work hard and get deep into the character, and you're constantly in the character. So getting out of that is tougher, and those have stuck with me to date. जो मैंने शायद, I don't know, बचपन में किए थे, मुझे मेरे बाल भी काले थे, you know. So they're still there. There's a part of Hamlet in me. There's a part of Biff Loman in me. You know, the part of all of those in me.
Yeah.
And I narrate this story quite a few times because my wife knows, Myra knows about this habit of mine, that a part of the character stays in me, and I live that character. So I was doing a soap, and this soap was Pia Bidalti, and the character is a psychopath. He's an actual psychopath. He tortures his wife, blah 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 blah. He's got Oedipus complex. वो सारा मैंने case बना लिया था. I sat down and worked with a psychologist and psychotherapist with it. Yeah, this is my character. So justify. Anyhow, so when Myra was reading the script with me, and she looks up, she's like, if this guy comes home, you're dead. So yeah, I mean, I was clear warned. I think ever since I've been a little more conscious, because TV ke jab bhi characters I have been a little more conscious and careful about it. About Sarwar, to be honest, maybe, thank you for asking this question, because I think you're helping me answer that question, whether he's a villain or not. My heart goes out to every child who's not been raised well, or not been given the right attention.
Right.
Just the other day we were talking about child rights in Ramzan transmission and child molestation and all that stuff as well, child abuse. In the end, it sort of came, and I think God helped me, just use me as a channel, that even the one who abuses a child is someone's child. So what kind of, kis tarah ki tarbiyat humne diya, how we groom that person. So I've started feeling a little more concerned. I'm not saying sorry. I'm being more concerned about how society raises these people.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very important and a very poignant point. I think that's the purpose of art, right? Like to help people understand psychology and human behavior, and to maybe understand it better, so that we understand our own actions better.
एहसास बढ़ाए.
Exactly. So, अच्छा, मुझे ये बताएं उमैर कि ये तो सीरियस बात है काफी जो आपने पिक की है about Sarwar. How's your personal take on Sarwar been, apart from this that you want to understand where he grew up and what he's doing? Because let's accept it, he is doing pretty terrible things, and the fact that he has these feelings for this girl, and he's manipulating everything and everyone around him to kind of achieve this goal, multiple terrible goals that he has. So I love the scenes between you and Gule Rana. I think they're amazing, and the fact that you've shot them all in that similar setup consistently, and then they give off such Shakespearean vibes is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
It's absolutely amazing to me. I love what Farooq Rind has done with it. And some people are not happy. They're like, oh, there's too much shadows. I'm like, no, but that's amazing. I love it.
I love it.
This is so rare to see that on TV. And I used to see it in Pakistan television dramas sometimes.
Yes.
Obviously, he has that history as well. So tell me about the lighter side of doing a character like that, sticking in that same space, doing that same role, being evil. I know you started off with that this is the feedback you're getting, like you're really creepy, but we don't want to be creepy. What is the other fun stuff that you get about Sarwar and,
well, I mean, if I am going to loosely use the word villain, so there's an old saying that it's always nice to be a villain, because throughout the story, you're having fun, you're being crazy, you're in charge, you're superior, you play with the heroine, and all that stuff. And in the end, just get beaten up if you have to. That's okay,
Yeah.
So the kind of pleasure, the power kick that I could get, of course I got. I mean, Bichara Bilal, I mean, I love him to bits as a person. I love him to bits, and I admire him as an actor. He's a wonderful human being. लेकिन कम वक्त जब भी मेरा उसके साथ काम हुआ है, तो मैंने बेचारे को ज़लील ही किया. So what we, in fact, I'll tell you behind the screen secret. What we used to do was, I said to Bilal, मैंने कहा Bilal, देखो यार, मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता है कि every time I'm on screen with you, this is what I do. So what we're going to do is, जब cut हो जाएगा, when we're behind the scenes, तो आप मेरे उस्ताद हैं, मैं आपका शागिर्द हूँ, मैं आपको छोटू हूँ. So I used to treat him, sir मैंने काम सही किया सर. हाँ ठीक है बिलाल के, हाँ ठीक है बिल्कुल, हाँ पानी ला दो.
Restore balance in the universe.
So we used to restore that balance, exactly. Except when Saraha used to come, I was like, oh my God, is there a single scene in which you don't cuss Sarwar? A single scene, So I mean, she's a sweetheart of screen, but that's the only time jab main zaleel hota tha. Even there's going to, I'm going to spill over here. Maybe I should.
Yeah,
there may be a scene between, him and his ex-fiancée, and that's an interesting scene. I would like to see that on screen as well.
Wow. Oh, really looking forward to that. I mean, I love that, again, coming to Saraha, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, because it's a funny spelling. So I just love what you guys are doing. She's a fantastic actress. Absolutely a delight to watch on screen as well. And that's the magic of this TV show, is that there are very few false notes. There are, but there are very few false notes, and there are none when it comes to you and Saraha and Bilal and Yumna and all. what I want to ask you is that when you've got such amazing actors and everything is going like really high pitch, what are the pitfalls? Do you ever feel like, oh my God, that person was amazing? Because I've heard, I mean, some actors have said that actors are generally very insecure people. And because they're insecure, it strives them to push harder and sort of connect more on a different level than the average human being, or like the the non-actors. So do you, when you've got that level of like command, you've got Bilal and Yumna and Atika and Saraha and Sharmeen and all those people, do you sometimes go into like, yaar, ye to है तो नहीं इतना अच्छा, वो scene ले गया या वो scene ले गई, something like that?
No, but that's also because it's me. Frankly speaking, I've never been raised that way. I can understand what you're saying, and I've
Yeah.
seen that, I've witnessed that, and I think किसी हद तक healthy भी है कि when I say competition, it's essentially collaboration, because if maybe in that sense I am part of it, because मेरे सामने कोई बहुत खूबसूरत अदाकार या अदाकारा हो और बहुत अच्छा काम करे, so that sort of ups the level for me. You know, I want to become better as well.
Okay.
As long as I take that in good spirit, okay, oh wow, I would like, you know, this person has helped me improve my game, then it's fine. But I've never had that. But in fact, to the extent it has worked for me, in the sense, for example, I'm just taking a name. I'm not saying this is the only case. For example, जब गुले राना के साथ जब हमने किए थे, उनके साथ जब scenes किए थे, the first scenes onwards, I immediately turned away behind the screen to Farooq Print, and I said, Farooq bhai, maza aaya. You know, I enjoyed this. I mean, having an actor like this in front of me, I want to do more. So we improvised more. That's where we created more scenes.
Yeah.
So I think that sort of helps us up the game. Otherwise, when you put in your character and then there's less energy coming back, then you're like, nah, you know, okay, you know. Especially again, I'm going back to theater. जब आप theater में होते, you feed off human
the energy
on stage and off stage.
Absolutely.
So I enjoy that.
You enjoy that. So for you, it becomes more of a collaborative process than a competitive.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
awesome. Is there a character, like, I'm going to move away from Pyar Ke Sabke, log something humse Pyar Ke Sabke ke bare baat kare. I mean, you have a great body of work. You've done theater. You've done so many other great characters. Is there anything apart from what you see on screen these days? I mean, mardon ke role, unfortunately, and the more men I talk to and the more amazing male performances I see on screen, I feel like, oh my God, they could have done this and they could have done that, but we're stuck in that mold, and we'll talk about that as well. But is there anything you see, or have you seen anything on screen before, Hollywood, Bollywood, anywhere, foreign cinema, anything that you might have seen and you'd be like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. That's a character I want to play. Or is it a character that you're like, I have it in my head, but I really want to play this character. I haven't seen it on screen.
None in particular. I've obviously admired so many great actors that are around the world, let alone Pakistan mein itne zyada hai. You know, for example, but I do, what I do admire amongst most of the actors that have come up and most of the stars that have come up. So some of them, I really admire the arc in their personal grooming, in the sense the grooming of the skill. I've seen some who have really come a long way and done a very good job as actors or actresses. But in terms of characters, मुझे, to be honest, मुझे बहुत देर से बहुत जोर की theater आ रहा है. What I miss is the process. You know, theater is all about the process and the people. दो चीजें. Unfortunately, Pakistan TV currently has become more about TPR and TRPs and all that. And it's just ratings and just producer. It's not the people, it's not the process.
The business model is very skewed towards that.
वो ज्यादा हो गया. और वो भी क्योंकि वो short run ज्यादा देखते हैं, long run कम देखते हैं. Unfortunately, because I mean, as an economics student, background of economics management, so I can tell you, if they look in the long run, they'll go for people and process as well. That's what all industries in the world have done. So I'm missing more of that. Bet case, script ko, character, analyze, exercise, you know, all that stuff, constant rehearse, and then present live. I'm missing that more than anything else. Nothing in particular.
A character you would play on theater would be what?
Any
character. But nothing from Shakespeare.
Even if I have to just sit and read on stage, I'll do it.
Oh, so like nothing from Shaw or, you know, Patras or anything. You would just like
anything.
Just give me anything.
Because the fact is that theater के characters में कभी जिंदगी में आपको कोई भी flat character नहीं मिलेगा. आपको कोई ऐसा character नहीं मिलेगा जिसकी wants clear ना हो, जो कि पूरी कहानी में आगे नहीं चला रहा हो. There's not a single character in proper theatre. No one. So like that. Unfortunately, Pakistan TV में, another TV, बहुत सारे ऐसे just stuffed in characters हैं. And you're like, आपने सिर्फ रोना है, you know, आपने सिर्फ जोन करना है.
आपने
That's
सिर्फ
it.
Yeah, that's so true.
You know,
दो
so that
ही
doesn't work.
हाँ, दो ही climaxes होते हैं, या मर जाओ
Yeah.
या.
And you know, you mentioned the gender element. I agree with you how the women have been put in the forefront, and primarily because, unfortunately, for a great period of time, वो रोने वाली ख़वातीन. But if you ask me, in terms of the characters, उनकी clear wants, men have had more advantage because women have just been used as pretty crying faces. You know, उसकी तो want ही कोई नहीं दिखा रहे. उसकी तो बल्कि wants दिखानी चाहिए. I would say that TV should be used as medium to show clear wants of women and stronger women. Pure and simple.
Absolutely.
वो हो नहीं रहा.
नहीं, अच्छा, इस पे बात कर लेते हैं. ये एक बड़ी लंबी कॉन्वर्जेशन जिस पे हम बड़े अरसे से बात कर रहे हैं, और अफसोस मुझे इस बात पे होता है कि हम इतने अरसे से इतने सारे लोग बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो जंप आ रहा है प्लॉट्स में या जो स्टोरीज हम देख रहे हैं वो बड़े ग्रेजुअल और बड़े ग्लेशियल पेस पे चेंज हो रही हैं. वो उस तरह नहीं चेंज हो रही जिस हिसाब से कंज्यूमर मीडियम मौजूद है. तो हम इसीलिए हम टर्किश ड्रामास देख रहे हैं, या हम नेटफ्लिक्स देख रहे हैं, अमेज़न देख रहे हैं, जिसमें कमाल की चीजें बन रही हैं. मेड इन हेवन है, सीक्रेट गेम्स है, जितना कुछ भी आप निकाल लें, मनी हाइस्ट वगैरह जो भी. तो हम उस तरह का कंटेंट प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो मुझे ये बताएं कि व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज होल्डिंग अस बैक इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्रिएटिंग कंटेंट फॉर ओटीटी मीडियम्स? बिकॉज प्यार के सदके, ये दिल मेरा, द टॉप रेटेड टीवी शोज इस वक्त जो हम टीवी पे भी चल रहे हैं, ARY पे भी चल रहे हैं, उनके मिलियंस में व्यूज आ रहे हैं. तो ऑडियंस तो बैठी हुई है, और फिर इस तरह के जो बाकी के जो टीवी शोज हैं उनकी भी मिलियंस की ऑडियंस है. तो what do you think is holding stakeholders back from creating a medium like this or creating content for that medium?
First of all, let's eliminate it. Process of elimination में जाते हैं. It's not the talent of actors. I can assure you that.
Of course, absolutely. Agreed.
It's not a talent of directors of photography, DOP, camera wale. It's not. It's not a talent of It's not a lack talent of directors. It may be a lack of talent of script writers because बहुत TV में कम है हमारे पास. Unfortunately, हमने इस तरफ तवज्जो नहीं दी हुई, and we've never given that support. उसकी भी मुख्तलिफ वजूहात हैं. उनमें से एक वजह मैं अभी कह देता हूँ, copyright, intellectual property right and royalties. जब तक ये नहीं होंगे, writers नहीं बनना पाएंगे. No artists do. अब क्या रह गया? So essentially, and again, I'm bringing in economics and management skills here. Quality is defined by the consumer. So if the consumer wants McDonald's, they will get McDonald's. But is McDonald's good for your health? No, it's not. It's bad. It's a low-grade, high-quality product. It's like a cigarette. Low-grade, high-quality. Entertainment में भी यही हुआ है. So they're like, all right, what do people want? तेल क्या चीज बेचता है? साबुन कौन सी चीज बेचेगी? उन्होंने कहा जी रोती हुई मरती हुई औरत बेचेगी. So it is high quality but low grade. You understand? So the moment people demand different, as you said, and clearly demand different, ये communicate हो जाए उनको, then they will start reviewing.
But
unfortunately, the mechanism to measure, the mechanism to measure कि क्या है broadcast, and I'm saying broadcast.
Okay.
Broadcast पे क्या चल रहा है? There's and I've been a marketing research student, so I'm telling you. So उसमें marketing research tool जो है is a pretty flawed tool.
Okay.
It's a very flawed tool. So what they're getting is really a bad message. कि ये चल रहा है. हालांकि you and I and everyone else has been saying कि यार ये भी तो चल रहा है, you know, and they're not looking at that. So they're not looking at that. So the moment they actually open their eyes to numbers of actual numbers, they will change. And in the bottom line, even for example, you mentioned Ye Dil Mera, right? Sajjal's character is by no means a weak character.
No, not at all.
No, not a weak character at all. So I'm so glad कि इस तरह के characters को उठाया जा रहा है. अभी उसका मावरा का भी चल रहा है play, right?
Very strong character.
She's a woman who stands up, and I'm so glad. So इस तरह की चीजें जरूरी हैं. I'll tell you this at a bottom line. There's so many women who are behind these broadcast channels and production houses and the production teams. उसके अंदर उसका हिस्सा भी है. किसी एक की कहानी भी उठा लेना, you'll be admiring them.
Of course,
I'm telling you, you'll be admiring these women. उन्हीं की कहानी कर ले, and you'll see it'll sell.
Yeah, but what I wanted to ask you was that recently Yasir Hussain ने भी एक comment कहा है, और बहुत सारे लोग ये comment कर रहे हैं about Urtugul के जी.
Yeah, the foreign content and local content.
Yeah, the foreign versus local content and everything. And I want to take your take on this in this regard, not as in ओहो उसने कहा तो आपको ने क्या है, because I think it's a very ridiculous way to pull in viewers के देखिए उमर राना का यासिर हुसैन पे कमेंट, तो
यासिर
मुझे वो
हुसैन
नहीं
के
करना
खिलाफ
है।
उन्होंने क्या कह दिया,
उन्होंने क्या क्या देखें जी, सनसनी खेज इंकशाफ कर दिया उमर राना
नहीं
ने।
नहीं कहना तो मैं कह देता हूँ, बताओ।
नहीं, let's keep the villainy for प्यार के सदके।
Of course,
Let's
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. सर्वर ने ये कहा, उमर ने ये कहा. Let's put
जी
it that way. You
बिल्कुल।
know,
और
that's you.
आपका इतना
That answers your
बैकग्राउंड है।
previous question. Do I keep my character alive? Yes, I'm schizophrenic. You know, so.
But I'm
Sorry,
pretty
you're
sure
saying.
that आपने काफी सही जवाब दिया। I'm pretty sure सर्वर इस वक्त तक तो टेक डाउन कर चुका होता मेरा बुरी तरह, so don't worry about it. He would have told me I'm stupid, you don't know anything, so sorry. So what I want to ask you as somebody who's got that insight, and mashallah you've got such great sort of well-rounded opinions about this, because you look at it from a marketing point of view, from an economics point of view, and then also as somebody who's an insider to the industry. Yasir Hussain, Reema, a lot of people, not just him, many people have, he's just the latest person to comment on this. So they've all had this school of thought that अरे foreign content आ रहा है blah blah blah, तो हमारी अपनी इंडस्ट्री सफर करती है। आपने एक पॉइंट ये बोला कि और ये कहा कि आप जब ऑडियंस, जब उनको जो स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं उनको समझ आ जाएगी, जब वो ये नंबर्स देखना शुरू करेंगे तो फिर वो क्रिएट करना शुरू कर देंगे कंटेंट जो कि इस ऑडियंस को सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है। और पुर्तगाल या इस तरह की जो इस तरह की चीजें जब कामयाब होती हैं तो उससे आपको ये रियलाइज होता है कि अच्छा यार, सास बहू के अलावा भी ऑडियंस देखने के लिए तैयार है। तो मैं आपसे ये सवाल करना चाह रही हूँ कि क्या ये उस बस्ट मिथ को बस्ट नहीं करता कि भाई ये भी तो है, ये एक वॉर के ऊपर है, उसमें मोहल्लाती और वो वाली साजिशें हैं, ट्राइबल चीफ्स की साजिशें हैं, तो उनका क्या ताल्लुक है सास बहू से, वो ड्रामा भी है उसके अंदर, लेकिन कुछ और भी है। सो क्या अब आपको लगता है कि ये थोड़े जोल्ट हो गए कि एक मिनट, क्या ये भी बनाना चाहिए हमको, शुड वी बी मेकिंग दिस, बिकॉज खलील रहमान कमर भी कह रहे हैं कि वो कुछ हुमायूं सईद के साथ कुछ इस तरह का बनाएंगे।
Yes. देखिए मैं जवाब देने लगा था, आपने क्या कर दिया। अच्छा anyhow, यासिर से शुरू किया आपने, KRQ पे खत्म किया आपने। Anyhow,
देखिए हम आ जाएंगे उनके ऊपर दोबारा, अगर आपको ये इंटरव्यू अगर आप
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm very fine. Thank you. The answer to your question, कि क्या this will jolt, Ertugrul kind of project will jolt? Yes and no. It'll jolt. It has already jolted. So
right.
people ठक content खड़े, यहाँ ज़्यादा viewers, Turkey में कम, you know all that stuff. Memes आना शुरू हो गई हैं, so of course we're jolting, right?
It's a
And
cultural moment.
जैसे आपने कहा, खलील रहमान कमर and हुमायूं and गुफ्तगू इस तरह की बातें, etc. Fine. But no, in the sense because पता है होना क्या है? तवज्जो कंटेंट पे नहीं होगी, तवज्जो सतही चीज पे होगी, तवज्जो उसकी लुक फील पे होगी, उसकी प्रोडक्शन पे होगी, कंटेंट पे नहीं होगी, कैरेक्टर्स पे नहीं होगी, प्लॉट पे नहीं होगी। You understand? Even if KRQ does it, उनका भी तवज्जो डायलॉग्स पे होगा, फिल्मी एलिमेंट्स पे होगा, ट्रू कंटेंट पे लोग तवज्जो नहीं देंगे। That's the problem. So what you've said, yes and no. But in terms of the foreign content, I will add this. I haven't gotten into. I have resisted watching it, frankly speaking. I've been very busy. But I haven't gotten into the debate and the discussion. I haven't followed. I figured out कि यासिर ने कुछ कहा है, and I understand it. I'm also currently the general secretary of Actors Collective Trust, जो Actors का guild है. और Indian content को रोकने में हमारा बहुत बड़ा हाथ था. ठीक है. रोकने से मुराद रेगुलेट करना चाह रहे थे, but eventually रोक ही दिया उन्होंने. हाँ, लेकिन उसकी बुनियादी वजह ये नहीं है कि it's not बुनियादी वजह ये नहीं कि I'm anti-India, God forbid. I mean, I've got wonderful friends and lovely people there as well. But in terms of my responsibility to my industry, I will say this. It's just like saying, why are you importing Doha? Why are you importing bricks? Why importing cement? Why importing t-shirts? Why importing atta? जो हम बना सकते हैं और अच्छा बना सकते हैं, तो हम इस पे क्यों नहीं तवज्जो दे रहे? And on a second note, and a very candid note, this is the time for fifth generation warfare, which is media. Fifth generation warfare का वही मकसद है कि जो इर्तुगरुल का इनका हो रहा है, so they are showing their own image and character, which is brilliant for them, which is I'm really happy for them, and they have a history to do it, and they have an industry to do it. मुझे अगर पाक फौज को सलाम, लेकिन पाक फौज ने अगर जंग पे जाना हो तो ये नहीं कहेंगे चलो थोड़े से हथियार दे दो या एक दो सोल्जर्स बना दो, एक दो कमांडोज ऐसे चीज को ट्रेन कर दो, एक यूनिट खड़ी कर दो. No, they establish an institution and they train that institution. So what I'm saying is, if you want to go for fifth generation warfare, you will need to invest in the roots of your culture and entertainment industry, in the roots of it. उसको फिर आप जब पनपेगा खुद ही दरख्त बनेगा. ये नहीं हो सकता आपने एक दो सेलिब्रिटीज लिए, उनको आपने एम्बेसडर्स बना दिया और आपने कहा जाओ टेनिस मैच देख के आओ. इस तरह नहीं होगा. You don't do that. You know, you need an entire industry to build up. in the right form, in the right way.
Right.
Culture के ऊपर कोई तवज्जो नहीं होती इस तरह.
Right.
No one pays that attention to entertainment. आपके स्कूल में कोई नहीं पढ़ा रहा होता. No one at all. I mean, starting from there. There is, as I said, there's no intellectual property. Nothing at all. Writer क्या लिखे बेचारा? क्यों लिखे? उसकी तो चीज उठा ली जानी, कितनों की उठाई गई है. I mean, their names that you have taken in this conversation today, I know that they've taken up a few things from other people.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
So why would anyone write it? So you need to safeguard these, create the infrastructure, protect them, build them as an industry. And a last note, Winston Churchill, though I don't not a major fan, but Winston Churchill World War II में जब उन्होंने किसी ने उनसे पूछा कि war cause के लिए art और culture का budget निकाल के war cause में डाल दें. He turned around and he said, then what are we fighting this war for?
Yeah, I've read
That's
that.
basically it. It's our identity that we have to develop.
Yeah.
And well, actually, the last point is this: when our current generation has an identity crisis, it's because we haven't told them who we are. We just told them this is who you are not.
Yeah.
And they'll turn around and say, "Achha, then who are we?"
Yeah.
And we don't have that answer.
Yeah, but Umair, this is wonderful that you've brought this up, and I know that this is not entirely the scope of what I was thinking this interview was going to be, but I do want to talk about it. And I think you're a wonderful you have a wonderful perspective on this, and I think you can shed some light on this. I had a conversation with one of our other leading TV writers, Sadaf Haider जो लिखती हैं, तो उनके साथ हम यही बात कर रहे थे कि जब ये क्वेश्चन आता है कि हमारी आइडेंटिटी से क्लैश कर रहा है, तो हमने तो बॉलीवुड भी देखा है, तो वो तो हमारी आइडेंटिटी नहीं है. मतलब we are not that. Yes, we were part of the same country, same fabric, but yeah, 70, 80 years maybe we've done some other stuff. And there's a lot of other stuff that doesn't exist in India, which exists in Pakistan, right? So what I want to ask you is that what is our identity according to you? And you rightly said that we aren't doing much about it, but where do we start? What do you think is that first base of creating, not, let's say, if not a national identity, but some sort of identity for this 2020 generation Pakistani who is maybe going out in the world and saying, no, I'm not Turkish, I'm not Indian. When they look at you and they're like, oh, you're Indian, you're from India, right? And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, I'm not from India, I'm Pakistani. Although we look the same and we talk the same as well, but we are not that. So where do you think that starts? Or is that bifurcation even necessary? Aren't we all brown folks to the rest of the world?
Well, to answer that question, there are 3 points to it. First of all, there's a perspective to it. You're in the UAE. I was born and raised in the UAE. So
lovely.
You and I can relate to this.
Of course.
I mean, studying in Al Ain Speaking School, Dubai Speaking School, Dubai College.
Amazing.
My best buddy, Vikram Jithwani, and all those, right?
Yeah.
So we would be similar, but obviously different. I mean, we're coming from similar yet slightly different heritage because India has been, the region of India, not the country, the region of India, South Asia, jo hai, is multiply diverse. I mean, India by itself, we see northeast, west, south, and so right? So let's accept that.
They're completely different. Like they take different languages, food, everything is different.
Yeah, completely. I mean, no one will call you South Indian, for example, right? So everyone will call you, okay, probably North Indian. That's what they'll probably assume, even if they thought you're Indian.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Now, when with that perspective and coming to Lahore, and which is a 4,000-year-old city, and being adopted by Lahore since 91, and now Karachi and traveled this country, the first thing is stop ruling out everything that our land has inherited.
Okay.
अगर 4,000 साल पुराना लाहौर है और 6,000 साल पुराना पेशावर है, for goodness sake, everything is part of our culture.
Yeah.
I asked this very nice, wonderful private school here in Lahore, कि भारत नाट्यम क्या हमारे कल्चर का हिस्सा है? Obviously, when I सोचा भारत और नाट्यम और नाच, मैंने कहा no. I said Google right now कि भारत नाट्यम कहाँ से शुरू हुआ? It's Taxila. It's right next to Islamabad.
Wow.
So that's part of our culture.
I didn't know this.
There you go. It's part of our culture. Ingres ne jo sikhaya, it's part of our culture. Parsis jo laye, it's part of our culture. I mean, we adopt everything. So it's not, acha, unka bhi ye hai, to fir hamara ye kyun hai? No. It's all part of our culture, right? Will be different flavors to it. For example, you will not find a Baloch flavor in India, and you will not find a Bengal flavor in Pakistan. You might find Bihari flavor, but Bengal flavor kam ho gaya. For example, Kolkata ka kam ho gaya. Let's say Hyderabad ka kam ho gaya. Abhi, lekin wo sare migrate karke idhar aaye, so they've brought that part of culture as well. So we are super rich in culture. Accept it.
Absolutely.
That's basically all I say. And where do you start? Start with the education institutions. Schools, primary and secondary education has to accept it. Also, we as entertainment people have a responsibility to pass it The one thing though I will stand for,
Hmm.
that's the only one Puritan element that I have. I still tend towards the Puritan, is language.
Language. Okay.
पंजाबी क्यों नहीं आम हो रही? पंजाबी आम होनी चाहिए. You know, पंजाबी नहीं बोलते, वो उर्दू बोलते हैं. अच्छा, फिर उर्दू पे आ जाए. उर्दू भी खास नहीं है. शुरुआत नहीं होना चाहिए, इब्तिदा होता है. You know, ये चीजें मैंने सीखी हैं जब मैंने 7वीं जमात में उर्दू का कायदा पढ़ा. I did not know उर्दू before that. मुझे अंदाजा है कि हाँ, अभी मिसाल के तौर पे, and I'll give you a funny anecdote. बहुत सीरियस बातें होंगी, okay? So one little funny anecdote.
It's fine. I think it's lovely.
Yeah, my wife and I, my family, were going shopping one day, and I put up the stuff in the bag, और फिर बच्चों को लेके मैं आगे जा रहा था. मैंने मायरा को, हमारी तुम बिल पे करके आ जाओ, मैं बच्चों के साथ आगे जा रहा हूँ. So the cash counter के पीछे एक young लड़की थी, hijaban. All right, and then here's an interesting thing: the culture of hijaban has come from the Arabs, and we're fine with it, right? और कहती है, ये आपके husband है? मायरा ने कहा जी. आपको बहुत गर्व होगा इन पे. तो मायरा कहती है जी, बहुत गर्व होगा.
Okay.
नहीं, मुझे फख्र है उन पे, गर्व नहीं. But ever since, and here's a funny anecdote that no one knows, ever since Myra has saved my number as Gaurav. So I know it's Gaurav. My point being, so yeah, I am all for multilingual, but yeah, don't lose your own identity. Urdu is an all-encompassing
kids do
language.
it. We used to do it when we used to watch Hindi cartoons when we were growing up. We all did it.
Yes.
I grew up in Pakistan.
Oh, there's another starting point.
Yeah.
Pakistan TV ने अभी तक kids channel क्यों नहीं किया? Why are kids watching adult stuff or stuff they shouldn't be watching? Let's just
really, and it's so sad because now they've got TikTok, and now they're and I love Suno Chanda. I thought it was hilarious in so many ways. I mean, enjoyed watching it. But now they're doing, and Suno Chanda had a lot of like racist tropes and, you know, and
absolutely.
Again, but it was
very
not
inappropriate, nasty adult stuff as well.
Yeah,
yes,
pretty adult stuff, and they were like reproducing dialogues, and I'm like, huh? You're 13. No, please don't talk about Sohagarat. What are you saying? So, you know,
yeah, very
that kind of thing, that is very true, and that's entirely an appropriate discussion to have with the, like I said, the stakeholders. But I also want to ask you, on a closing note, on a parting note, I want to ask you is that if you were handed the power, or you were handed the reins for a while to, okay, Mer, do what you want with the entertainment industry, या आपको पैसा, power सब मिल गया, तो क्या करेंगे? पहली चीज क्या करेंगे?
मैं हमारे लोकल करिकुलम में लिटरेचर कंपलसरी करूंगा, बेहतर अदब का करूंगा, और सारी जबानों में करूंगा. अंग्रेजी में भी होगा, उर्दू का भी होगा, जो मकामी जबानें सिंध में सिंधी होती है, पंजाब में पंजाबी होगी, और थोड़ा सा क्रॉस भी करूंगा कि सिंध में पंजाब की भी थोड़ी सी लिटरेचर पढ़ी जाए, पंजाब में बलोचिस्तान की पढ़ी जाए, सिंध की पढ़ी जाए. I'd like to do that. And I would have things like music, art, and drama. Definitely part of the curriculum. Particularly drama. Particularly drama. I would definitely have that part of the curriculum, at least metric or O levels, to definitely hona chahiye, to some level. That'll be the first thing I do. And you know what? If I do that properly, everything else will follow. वो सब derived demand है. उसके बाद आपकी ऑडियंस की भी तरबियत हो रही है, आपकी कौम की भी तरबियत हो रही है, आपकी इंडस्ट्री को भी तैयार किया जा रहा है, और उनको एक अदब सिखाया जा रहा है कि किस तरह करना चाहिए. The only other thing if I would do in legislation in high priority is something I've said already, royalties, intellectual property right. ये दो चीजें must है. जब तक ये ना हो, आर्ट नहीं संभल सकता. क्यों जरूरी है कि एक आर्टिस्ट किसी भी शोबे का हो, खा वो पेंटर हो, स्कल्प्टर हो, राइटर हो, एक्टर हो, डांसर हो, सिंगर हो, डायरेक्टर हो, जो भी हो, वो मल्टीपल चीजें इकट्ठी करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. क्यों मंटो साहब बार बार लिख रहे हैं और बार बार पैसे ले रहे हैं? उनका ये होना चाहिए कि जब भी ये शाया होगा, आपको इतने पैसे मिल जाएंगे, ताकि वो आराम से तवज्जो से सिर्फ एक काम करे. That's it. एक एक्टर सिर्फ एक प्रोजेक्ट ले, that's it. राइटर सिर्फ एक प्रोजेक्ट करे, that's it. वो मल्टीपल चीजें नहीं होनी चाहिए कि आपको थोड़ा सा ना ये मिल जाएगा. And the government doesn't have to bail them out. Grants दे रहे हैं, जो कि पहले होता था, भुट्टो के जमाने तक होता रहा है. Even before Ayub Khan used to do this. But it shouldn't be done that. कि वजीफे लगे हुए अदाकारों.
बिल्कुल.
भिखारी नहीं है, आप बादशाह नहीं है, ये भिखारी नहीं है. They earn their living. So उनको dignity दें, ताकि वो जब उम्र में आए तो इस तरह ना हो. Just on that party note, again on a serious note though, the people जैसे Zakuta, Enak wala Jin, right? Munna Lahori, he died as a pauper. It is a shame on us as a society. It's a shame. वो शख्स जिसने इतनी memories हमारी बनाई है, उसका हम कदर नहीं कर सके, और हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हुकूमत ख्याल रखे, rubbish. The structure has to be such कि कभी उनको हाथ फैलाना ही ना पड़े.
बिल्कुल.
जिसने जितना contribute किया ना society में, we owe it to them. So society should change laws for that. And as a last point, lockdown हो गया ना, you and I are being interviewed, right? Everyone is going into something which is art and creative related. Note करो. Sarvat Gilani, mashallah, is doing a great job in terms of the kids' art stuff. कोई ना कोई videos बना रहा है, कोई गाने बना रहा है, कोई ये कर रहा है, कोई Netflix देख रहा है, कोई आपकी मेरे interviews देख रहा है. Everyone's getting into art. This is how important art and culture is.
Yeah.
So pay more attention and pay more money to it, and more structure to it, and it'll remain. This is your true friend. The new normal has defined us, our new true friends, not the old ones.
Yeah, it has sort of revealed characters also of human life and the times around us. I wish I could just talk more about it, but I think ab tak hamare dekhne wale bore ho gaye honge. So I'm going to quickly keep you on for another 10 minutes, but I'm ending this interview here, guys. Please stay tuned for a couple of quick questions. I'll be asking Umair Rana. I'll be asking him about the Proust questionnaire. And अगर आपको ये इंटरव्यू अच्छा लगा है तो लाइक करें, कमेंट करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, और उमैर राना का टीवी शो कैच करना मत भूलें, जिसमें वो एक डिसाइडेडली विलन का रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं. So please catch पे आके सबके if you haven't, and stay tuned for Umair Rana's Proust questionnaire.